Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Gnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadirlaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. Welcome to all for this session on Sri Guru Charitra to chapter 5. In previous part of the Guru Charitra, we have seen while Siddhamuni is telling the story of Sri Guru to Namadharaka, he narrated how Vishnu helped Ambarisha by taking the quest of Durvasa on himself and took the incarnation into several species on the earth. And then it was uh, it was Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, the trinities who came to the hermitage of Atri and Anasuya in order to test the chastity of Anasuya. And then, by seeing their greatness, they decided to stay in their home as three children. Brahma became Chandra, Vishnu became Datta, and Shiva became Durvasa. Thus, Datta, who remained with his parents, became the founder of the tradition of Dattatreya Parampara of Sri Guru. Sri Siddhanamadharaka, Sri Vishnu had several incarnations as Matsya means fish, Kachapa means tortoise, Varaha means boar, bear, it's actually Narasimha means man with lion's head. Vamana, Parashurama, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, and Kalki protect the sadhus and punish the wicked. Bhagirath did his utmost to bring the Ganga on the earth for the salvation of his forefathers. The Sagara king similarly, a Brahmin woman worshipped Sri Dattatreya, and hence Sri Dattatreya took birth from her womb. I shall now narrate this tale to you. A Brahmin named Kapala Raja lived at Pithapura in the east. Sumanta was his most devoted wife. She is also known as Sumata or Sumati. So she is the most devoted wife. On one Amavasya day, where there was an anniversary day at the house of Kapala Raja, it was a day of doing the Pitrakarya Shraddha. On that day, Sri Datta came in disguise to his house for alms. Generally, alms are not given to beggars on the anniversary day of their, that is the Pitrakarya day or Shraddha day. But though the Brahmins invited for the ceremony had not dined, Sumati offered him the alms. Hence, Sri Datta was much pleased and he disclosed his divine appearance to her. She humbly bowed to Sri Datta, who said, Mother, what do you desire? He said, You are a treasure of kindness and protector of the devotees. You are well known in all the 14 bhuvanas. You just called me mother. I begot children, but some of them died soon, and of those that were surviving, one is blind and one is lame. I therefore feel my life to be futile without a good son. I wish I should have son who could be world famous and learned like yourself. Will you fulfill this desire of mine? Then Sri Datta said, You will have a son well known in Kali Yuga. You abide by his wishes. He will be learned. He will fulfill all your desires. Saying so, Sri Datta disappeared. Sumati told this to her husband. He too was much pleased. Both believed that Sri Datta himself will come to their home in the form of a child. The husband said, Sri Datta lives at Mahur and Kollapura. He comes in the mendicant form daily, alms at midday. You should always give him alms. Sumati told her husband that she had offered alms to Sri Datta that day, even before the Brahmins invited for performing the Shraddha had dined. The husband said, "You did very well. My forefathers will be more satisfied as Sri Datta himself has taken alms today. As you have obtained blessings from him, you will surely get a son. You need not worry." Thus they were passing their time with pleasure. Sumati became pregnant. After the full period of 9 months, she gave birth to a son. Brahmins foretold that this child will be a great guru and an ascetic, thinking him to be an incarnation of Sri Datta. He was called after one of the Dattas named Sripada. His thread ceremony was performed when he was 7 years old. Even at that age, he knew all four Vedas, Mimamsa, Tarka, etc. All people wondered at his brilliancy and said he must be God in human form. He taught the Brahmins of the city various subjects as Achara, Vyavahara, Prayaschitta, Vedanta, Bhashya, Vedartha, etc. When Sripada was 16 years of age, his parents began to think of his marriage. Sripada warned that he would marry with a woman called disintegration. All other ladies like mother to him. He said, "I am a brahmachari and an ascetic. I love yoga and my name is Sri Vallabha. I now intend to go to the forest for observing penance and obtaining divine knowledge." Hearing this, the parents recollected the words of Sri Datta, the mendicant, and realized that he would have his own way. Still, due to affection, they were very much aggrieved. The mother said, "We expected you to protect us in our old age." Saying so, mother became unconscious. Sripada consoled her and said, "Do not be anxious, O mother. I shall give you what you wish. Believe in me and live happily." Then the mother said, "Oh, my dear son, I forgot all my previous miseries only on account of you, and I cherished a great hope that you would protect us in our old age. We have two other sons, but one is lame and the other is blind. Who will look after them?" Sripada looked at his lame and blind brothers with nectar like vision. Instantly, the blind brother got his sight, and the lame one got his legs. Both became learned, well versed in Vedas, Shastras, and Vyakarana. They prostrated before Sripada Sri Vallabha and he blessed them. Just as iron is transformed into gold by the touch of the philosopher's stone, so both the brothers were enlightened and they become respectable due to the blessings of Sripada. He then said to the brothers, "You will have sons, grandsons, and great grandsons. You all shall live happily." He told his brother further, "Serve your parents. You will be happy in this world and shall get salvation in the end." He then said to his mother, "You should be happy now, but your sons will live for 100 years. They will have sons and daughters, and you will see them living merrily. They will have wealth for generations and shall be famous for their learning. Now do not prevent me from going to forest. I have to go to the north to guide the sadhus." Saying this, Sripada Swami disappeared and came to Kashi, where he began to live secretly. After some days, he went to Badari Narayana. He visited holy places one after the other, and in course of time, one day he reached Gokarna. Thus ended chapter 5 of Sri Guru Charitra, the life of Sri Guru. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidyadanancha Dehime. Goodbye.